Well, today is shoulder day, and I'm going to start with 15 kilos to see if I can still do it while I'm healing from the shoulder. That I have an injury from a bad habit of sleeping on the right shoulder, and being a little bit brute at the moment of starting with the shoulder press. Starting with 17.5 kilos maybe wasn't the best approach, but I think it's for my bad habits of sleeping on my right shoulder. Also, I'm making a video about the diet. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that interesting to see. So I'm going to talk. First, I'm going to say exactly the diet, and then I will talk about my whole experience. What you should do if you never had a problem with which food to eat, but more with the quantity. For example, if you never had the problem for eating the meat, the green, your vegetable, your fish or whatever, but more with the quantity. No, that eating in, for example, McDonald's is not as good as doing it yourself. But you go maybe a lot more that you should go, and you order a lot more that you should, and even then you are not full. In that case, I think my experience is going to, yeah, at least give you a little bit some clarity. So today, shoulders. Let's start and see how the shoulder feels. Well, this doesn't feel as bad as I hoped for. I I mean, I was feeling like it was going to be too little weight, but no, it's alright. I mean, I have to wait for the second and third set to see if I can do more than 15 reps, but I think I feel the heat on my shoulders. Mm, I feel exactly what I was training, in a very soft way. Um, I don't know how to say. With each rep, I was feeling the muscle getting warmer and warmer. I think with the 17.5 is at my level right now. I think it's just a little bit too much, to the point where I'm not enjoying the training, but uh, I'm trying so hard that I can focus on doing it right. I don't know, to not enjoy it, let's say, right? No, this first rep, this first set feel, has feel amazing. Oh, let's see, let's see the next one. Well, there with the shoulders, it felt a lot heavier for some reason. I don't know if the difference between 15 kilos and 17 and a half, that's 2.5 kilos, but maybe that, uh, is not as, what's the name, unnoticeable, the difference. I mean, the difference is that with the 17 and a half, it's more difficult to reach the 14th and 15th rep, and with the 15 kilos, maybe it will be a lot more difficult to reach, let's say 18 to 19 rep, maybe. And I don't know. It felt really nice. I mean, I feel super warm. The uh, the show the whole shoulder. But I noticed that when I was picking up the dumbbells, imagine that I'm sit down here. I have to go all the way down. No, if I went all the way down and I just pick the the barbells like this and just pick it up like this, I felt there the shoulder. But if I move a little bit forward and I put my feet on the floor and I pick it up like this and I lift with my legs instead of my arms, there I didn't feel that much the shoulder. So I think there are some habits that could negatively impact the shoulder. The sleeping habit plus picking in the wrong way the dumbbells, could lead to this small injury here. Also, doing the deadlift, if you don't let down, if you don't put down the weight, on your wheel, not by you leaving not when you live there and just uh, follow the weight down. No, you have to consciously put it down with a rhythm, with a rhythm. If you let it down and and if it bounces on the floor and you have it and you still grab it because you are still doing deadlift, you are gonna feel it on your lower back. So you have to be very careful with putting the weight down. You have to do it consciously with a rhythm, slowly, and without that bouncing as much. So let's do a lateral raise. Let's see how it feels today. Well, here the trick I think is not doing as much reps as possible, but more in going as high as possible on those reps. If you do 20 reps, but from the 10th you only go from this, you are lefting all this space out of the rep. I think it's not that worth it because you're going to feel it right away. The difference between doing here and up here as high as you can. Well, there we did the lateral raise, and definitely, if you try to go as high as you can on each rep, you are gonna hit the limit further, sooner, and you are going to feel the shoulders a lot more exhausted. I mean, today I'm achieving the intensity that I wanted. I don't know if I'm doing this a little bit slower. I feeling like I'm doing it a little bit slower. I'm feeling now the shoulder, a slight pain, but it's here, not here where I feel the pain and the most annoying. It's just here, and I know it can be the weight because this weight is, I've been training with this weight for the whole summer, so I don't think it's this weight. But I feel it warm, hard pump. So now the front raises, the same deal. We're going to try to do as high as we can, and 15 reps, or until we fail. No. Yeah, the target is 15 reps. Oh, definitely. I think I'm doing the eccentric. No, yeah, the eccentric or the concentric. I think this is the concentric because you are using the shoulder, and this is the eccentric. No, concentric, eccentric. Yeah, I think I'm going a lot more control on the eccentric side when I go down. Ooh. Oh, now the burn has kicked in, and just being like this is painful. Oh, painful in the meaning of that burns a lot, not the injury. So let's keep going. Well, I think I'm not going to mess around with the Arnold press because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling my shoulder pretty good, but you know, I don't want to mess around with that with the Arnold press. You know, the pain that I was feeling here, it's just it was just, you know, from doing the exercise, but it wasn't, you know, it's not painful anymore or anything like the injury that I have here on top. But anyway, I don't want to mess around with the Arnold press, so I'm going to finish with this. Also with this one, 15 reps, 15 or 20, I think I am doing with this. I think it's 20 or 15, I don't know. I will say now, but it's the same deal. As high as you can, the better will feel. Well, it was 20 reps, and yes, as high as you can. The higher you can put it, the better it will feel. Um, 20 reps, I mean, you will feel the burn slowly increasing from the 12th rep. But I don't know if with more weight and less reps you are going to do the same. I think you have to master completely the reps, the weight to the point where you are bored, and you have to then increase a little bit the weight, not as I been doing it from 5 to 5 kilos. So let's keep going. Well, there we just finished the the shoulder routine. I mean, I lift the throttle at the end. I didn't want to risk it with the Arnold press. Today has been so good on the intensity. I mean, now I feel. I don't know if you can appreciate it, but I feel my shoulders like are about to explode, and now even if I do this, I'm feeling this here, this hole here, and I don't want to risk it with the triceps. Now I'm not feeling the pain. I'm not feeling anything. I'm, pretty happy with the progress. I think then next week, well, we are now at 4 September. I think the next week I will try to do a little bit of tricep to see how it feels. But doing back, I feel it, so I'm not sure how. Well, this week, in fact, I'm going to do back, and in back I have this exercise. I'm going to do a couple of reps to see how it feels, and just with that, I'm going to know how it feels straight away. More things. The diet routine video, I'm going to try to film everything tomorrow. I'm going to film the breakfast, the meal, the meal that we take on the job, and the meal that I took here. And so, with the diet, you have to focus on eat. If you eat half, a little bit less than half that you were eating when bulking, you're going to be just fine, because literally I just cut in half everything that I was eating when bulking and do the static bicycle, and I lost a ton of weight. This summer that I didn't have the static bicycle because the brake is completely wore down. Now I found some replacement on Amazon. I have to pull that out, see if they match, and then I will be able to do the static bicycle again. This summer I barely lost 4 kilos. I mean, I am between 110 and 108 kilos, and I entered the summer on 113 kilos. So, now I can count, 100% sure that I lost 3 kilos on the whole summer, but I'm not on the target that I wanted to be on August, at the end of August. That was 105 or 100 or 105. I am from 3 to 5 kilos above the objective. So it's extremely important, the cardio. Half an hour, 300 to 400 calories burned on the bicycle will do wonders with you. More than the weights, because, for example, if you see myself, I have better shapes and everything. More developed, more more rounded, the bicep and everything, but I don't have any definition, because I'm not losing weight. For example, in the legs, I'm losing more fat than gaining definition. But for to be defined, you have to have almost nothing, almost no fat. So now I'm super happy with the results that I've achieved. I'm not happy with thinking that the static bicycle, it wasn't that that good to at the moment of losing weight, but it was. The difference between not using the bicycle and using it is that in 2 months I barely lost 4 kilos, and from February to June I lost 17 kilos, from 130 to 113 in 6 months. You are telling me that in 2 months, in 5 months, from February to June is 5 months. Yeah, I think 5 months. I lost 17 kilos, and in 2 months without the bicycle I only lost 4. Something is not working there, because if you divide 17 by 5, is more than 4 kilos a month. No, well, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, because now I lose 2 kilos per month, and back then I lose 17. Yeah, I think I lose maybe 2.5 per month. Well, there you have it. Half a kilo less. Something like that. I don't know if the math are adding up. But, the bicycle is fundamental. I thought that the bicycle was holding me back when doing squats, when bulking, but the fact that that the final week of bulking and the first 2 weeks of losing weight, or when I started to do the bicycle, that are the hardest day, let's say the first month of February, I think I did one training, 110 kilos, after doing half an hour of bicycle. So yeah, the bicycle is fundamental. I will see you tomorrow with chest. Bye.